All right, turning now to Hawaii, where residents are now fending off a much different threat now. Opportunistic real estate buyers looking to potentially capitalize on the vulnerability of Maui residents and buy their properties potentially for pennies on the dollar. One Lahaina native is already hearing about this happening in her town, and here's what she told NewsNation.
I met someone personally that said they were approached at their home and asked if they wanted to sell it. Then went to the neighbor's house and the neighbor's house and everybody's house in the corner. But they all said no, they love Lahaina too much. Land is not for sale.
The Hawaii Governor Josh Green says he has directed the state's attorney general to work on a moratorium on the sale of properties damaged or destroyed in the fires. Joining us now is the Hawaii State Senator Gil Keith-Agaran. Gil, thank you for being here on the Hill. Good afternoon, or I guess maybe good morning to you still. We're hearing this is happening. How widespread is it there?
It's maybe not as widespread as people think. I think what you saw a little bit there is the coconut wireless, where there's a lot of rumors. I think we've seen some indication of it happening with posts on social media. But it's just completely distasteful that someone would be looking at disaster profiteering. We're 9 days out from the fire. We haven't even searched more than 50% of the area to find the people that never were able to leave the town. It's something that I think everyone looking at this who lives in Hawaii just finds completely distasteful and appalling.
Yeah. Of course. The Associated Press article, Governor Josh Green said Wednesday that he instructed the state attorney general to work toward a moratorium on land transactions in Lahaina. Is it needed, right? Because we're hearing about it, but you say it's maybe not as widespread as one thinks. Do you think it's necessary? The governor's talking about it.
I think the governor is right to try to just send a shot over the bow to make sure that people who may be considering it to not do it, and to also remind our residents who are now in different stages of the grief process not to do anything rash at this point. Let's wait. There's time enough to consider if you want to rebuild and what you want to do with the property. And, a lot of people are already looking at Lahaina as our ground zero. It's a place that right now has a great significance for not just the people of West Maui, but for our entire island.
Gil, what do you need right now from the federal government? We know President Biden will be heading there on Monday, but what do you need from Washington? What do you need from the White House?
They are providing a lot of resources, but it really needs to get to the people who really need it. We've been able to move people from the shelters now back to West Maui. They're staying at the hotels. They're getting a little bit more privacy than being in a large shelter. And hopefully the services will be made available to them. They'll be able to sign up with SBA, with the Veterans Administration if they're veterans, and with FEMA to get access to whatever federal help is available. Right now, the community has really been stepping up to get directly supplies and needed necessities that have been slow to get to that side of the island. So I'm glad the president's coming. It brings attention to this. And I know that he's brought to bear a lot of federal assets that are working pretty well with the county and the state. But I have to really look at the fact that our community has really come together on this event.
Right. State Senator Gil Keith-Agaran, thank you for joining us. We appreciate the time, sir. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.